Hey, so I'm going to show you the new construction on the barn, and hopefully I don't sound like a mush-mouthed ass this time, like I did last time. So here goes. The wall behind me used to be like a wall, in that last video you saw, and I walked outside to show you the inside of the new section. Well, we've actually sided over the outside totally, and the spot where there would be a door is sided over, and there's not a door there yet, so we're using the same old door. Anyway, so this wall behind me used to be a wall, but we just cut a hole out of it right here. That was a wall right there, but you can see it's cut around it, and we just made a little makeshift door. And watch this. So there's a door outside, but here's a little makeshift door. Opening it up, and here comes the new area. That is where the door is going to be. That's where I walked in the time before, but it was all just totally open in here because we hadn't sided it yet. So there's a whole bunch of shit in here because it's construction. We're in the middle of construction, but that little, you can see a wall kind of going up right there, and that is a doorway, and that's the pocket door where the door is actually going to slide right through. And let's get a little closer. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark, but on that wall there's a little pipe coming out of the ground. Right there's a pipe. That's part of the drain for the sink. And right here, this big thing is the shower unit that I bought. And that's going to go all the way against that far wall later. But that's it. That's the shower. And let's see. There's the drain for the shower. We originally cut it for a different shower unit, and it didn't work. That was a piece of shit shower unit. So we bought this other one, and the drain's in a different spot, so we had to dig a whole new different spot in the cement for it. So you see like two squares kind of there. Anyway, had to drill out that cement again. It sucked. But anyway, yeah, I don't know if you can tell, the depth isn't very good. It's kind of hard to see, you just see boards. But anyway, there is a wall going in right here, and that's where that pocket door is here for the bathroom. And right along here on the ground is going to be where the counter will be. You can't see it, but on the ground there's a penciled in line of where the counter will go. But right there, basically, next to the bathroom wall, where the blue box is, that's going to be the stove and a range top and shit. And then right next to it, it's going to be about 3 or 4 feet of counter space till about right here. And if you see that little pipe right there, that's the drain for the kitchen sink. So the kitchen sink's going right there. So kitchen sink, counter space, and then the stove and shit. And then obviously the fridge right there still. Microwave on top that doesn't work anymore because of the electrical problem. And I think that's about it. But yeah, let's get this from the other angle. That is going to be the door. But rather than try and put the door in now and worry about losing heat and insulating this place and using that as the main door while we're constructing, we just decided to side over it entirely, leave it covered until we're totally done, then take the old door out, which is there, and move it over there as the last thing we ever do, and then side over that and close that off, and this will be the main entranceway to the house. And this whole wall, see, we cut that little section out to be a door, but all it really is a flimsy piece of, you can't really see it on the video, but this is just one little wall. It used to be a wall, insulation, and then another wall. We took it all out except for one. And the only reason we're even leaving it up is so that there's no insulation in here, and it gets cold at night, and rather than waste money heating this, we're not wasting money doing that. So anyway, we cut our own little hole and made our own little makeshift door. But all it is a little piece of shitty sheetrock or whatever it is. I don't know. But yeah, there's the main door going outside. Pop it open for 1 second. Oh wow, it's really white out there. But there we go. It's kind of a mess out there too, all the construction. Beer cases and the cut siding and stuff. Anyway, I'll shoot a video for you outside later. I think there's not much left to show in here. Oh yeah, I'll show you one more thing. It's kind of dark in the living room, but I'll show you the lighting that we're going to get. There it is. Got a little hat on it right now. But that's what I picked out at IKEA. We just bought one of them to see how I liked it. And it's not on right now because all the bulbs burn out when the electrical problem happened. But yeah, these little fuckers are burnt out right here. But it's pretty cool. It's like spotlight style track lighting, and you can twist it and angle it whatever way you want. So we're going to put these all throughout the ceiling here, and they won't interfere with the screen. We can actually point them away from the screen, light up the whole room, but the screen will be super bright because there's no direct light on it. It's pretty cool. We can control exactly where the light goes. I think we're going to put that up all throughout. But yeah, that's it. I hope this thing gives a good perspective of how it's all laid out. But this wall eventually is going to be totally gone. There's actually some door parts right there leaning up against the wall. That wall eventually is going to be totally gone, and it's going to be totally open to the kitchen area. And the only reason we're leaving this part of it up is just to save money on insulation, and so we can keep this area cold until we're done. So right now you can see the wires running through the wall. They're basically hooked up to the boxes and stuff. The wiring is almost done. Right now we're just waiting for a hot water heater that's going to show up, and it's a little electrical one, and it's actually going to go underneath the countertop, and it powers the hot water by actual electricity rather than a gas tank outside in the garage. And so when that thing shows up, we're going to begin the plumbing and the walls, and we got to hook power up to it, so we kind of don't have anything to do until we get that thing. But yep, plumbing in the walls, finishing the electricity, and then we finish that wall, put insulation in, push the shower unit back into its spot, hook it into the ground for the drain. That's about it for the inside. You know, put the siding on the walls and put some linoleum down. And then we knock out this damn wall, but there's nothing there really. It's just, I don't know, you can't see that. Yeah, it's just one little flimsy piece of wood. Anyway, I hope I didn't sound like a mush-mouthed idiot, because I always sound stupid on these videos, but I'm going to turn it off and try and upload it. I hope it works. I miss you, buddy.